This all started with a guy who wore a burlap hood and never said much. He had a strange power. If he swallowed something personal from someone who had passed, he could take on their appearance for 2 minutes. During those 2 minutes, the dead could come back, just long enough to speak, apologize, or say goodbye. For many families, that was everything. Word spread fast. The bar where it all happened became a hotspot for grief and closure. People showed up with envelopes full of cash, $4,000 for 2 minutes with someone they'd lost. The old bartender, the one who made it all possible, never asked questions. He just did the job. But the more spirits he brought back, the heavier the curse grew. Late one night, a man knocked on the bar's door. His hands were shaking. He came with cash and a name, his wife. The bartender didn't even open the door. He just told the man to leave. That same night, he poured himself a final drink, locked up, and recorded a goodbye message. Days later, his daughter Alice got a call. Her father had died in a fire. She flew back to New York for the funeral. But before she could even walk in, a man claiming to be her father's estate lawyer stopped her. He said she'd inherited the bar. The place looked abandoned, covered in dust and memories. The lawyer said it had stood for over 400 years. Alice didn't think much of it, until one night changed everything. A man named Neil showed up. Same request, his wife. Same $4,000. Alice didn't say yes. But the next night, Neil came back. Midnight sharp. She opened a door that led into the basement. The hallway was silent and cold. Inside, 2 chairs, a statue holding its own head, and a jagged hole in the back wall. Neil called out into the darkness. Nothing came. He asked Alice to try instead. Moments later, something stirred. A thin, bony hand crawled from the hole. Then came the creature, burlap sack over its face, moving slowly. It walked right past Neil, straight to Alice. She told it to stop. It stopped. Then she told it to back off, and it listened. That night, Alice realized she had inherited more than a building. She now controlled whatever that creature was, and it only answered to her.